High fantasy films bring swords and sorcery to mind. In the first sign that we're in for something a little different, In the Name of the King, a dungeon siege tale, opens on a couple in bed. Gallion, played by Ray Liotta, a wizard, lies next to his clandestine lover, Muriella, played by Lili Sobieski. In dialogue ripe with sexual innuendo, they exchange pleasantries about the gladness of coming and having felt it. He lays into her with a deep kiss, draining her of magic energy with a nigh vampiric nature. This scene is kooky, yet memorable for a number of reasons. Doug Taylor's dialogue is humorous and pun-laden, yet it's delivered in a matter-of-fact manner. Opening a fantasy movie in bed with the villain is strange and special all at once. Gallion is no ordinary villain. In the Name of the King, a dungeon siege tale, is no ordinary movie. We switch from villain to hero, as Farmer, played by Jason Statham, teaches his son Zeph, played by Colin Ford, how to pick turnips from the ground. His friend, Norik, played by Ron Perlman, arrives with a pig as Farmer invites him over for supper. Jessica DeRouge in Henning Lohner's score shows off a genre-appropriate pastoral tone as we're introduced to some light comedy, Farmer's boomerang weapon, and the jovial bond between friend and family. Uwe Boll's stately shot composition here is a break from his usual aggressive style, but it serves a narrative purpose. This is the calm before the storm. Farmer and his family dine with Norik over a meal of roast chicken. In one of the film's more amusing asides, Norik pleads, "Give me the chicken, om om om." There is a nice contrast between Farmer and Norik, much in the way Leonard Nimoy crooned about hobbits in the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins. Farmer just wants to eat and be left alone. On the other hand, Norik is sympathetic to the financial plight of Farmer's family and feels he should be a soldier in the king's army. In a line rife with irony, Farmer says, "Only fools give their lives away for kings." In due time, we are introduced to the regal intrigue that drives much of the story. At a dinner table, the sloppy Duke Fallow, played by Matthew Lillard, goes to town on a chicken leg of his own as King Conread, played by Burt Reynolds, looks on with disgust. A soldier rushes in to inform the king of a scouting party being wiped out by the deadly Krug. The Krug are creatures of vicious sort, armed with weapons and prone to mayhem. Alarmed, King Conread asks for his Magus Merrick, played by John Rhys-Davies. These three actors all contribute vastly different acting styles to this movie, yet somehow it all works. Burt Reynolds, of Boogie Nights and Smokey and the Bandit, gives a mannered performance, lacking in histrionics. Matthew Lillard, from Scream and SLC Punk, goes in the other direction, clearly having a blast chewing the scenery to bits. John Rhys-Davies, of Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and Raiders of the Lost Ark, falls somewhere in the middle, using his rich voice to deliver lines with a sense of gravity and a twinkle of humour.